Good morning, commissioners, ministers, members of the Romanian and European parliaments, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The United States and Romania are celebrating 10 years of our strategic partnership in 2021. Our partnership in security and economic prosperity is even more vital than ever. Having arrived in Bucharest in July of last year, I can now say we are seeing one of the best opportunities in years for us to strengthen and deepen our security, commercial, and cultural ties. Romania is a critical ally on NATO's eastern flank. The value of our alliance and our unwavering friendship is clear to the Romanian people as the world witnesses unsettling events in the Middle East and on the Ukrainian border in recent weeks. Later this week, we will mark two significant milestones that brought peace and security to this region and allowed Romania to continue progressing toward its economic convergence with its trading partners in the West. 10 years ago, we signed the Ballistic Missile Defense Agreement. 5 years later, the Aegis Ashore missile defense system reached full operational capability. Romania and the United States, in close cooperation with other NATO allies, are integrating these ballistic missile defense capabilities into a larger NATO defense system. This helps provide security and protection for Europe against potential threats from outside the Euro-Atlantic area. The Aegis Ashore missile defense system at Deschiderea serves as a linchpin in that system, and also as a physical reminder of our shared commitment to collective security. The U.S.-Romania strategic partnership enshrines our common commitment to democracy, respect for human rights, and the appreciation of the rule of law. Together, we ensure the security of not only our two nations, but our allies as well. The United States is proud to be a close friend of the Romanian people, to stand with them in their continuing journey towards a vibrant and unshakable democracy. It started in 1989 and is now holding the promise of greater economic opportunities for future generations. In the past week, we have seen Romania take two important strides in areas that foretell an ever stronger and more secure economic partnership. In 2019 and 2020, the U.S. and Romania signed multiple agreements with these areas in mind. A memorandum of understanding on 5G network security to protect Romanians' information from untrusted partners. A memorandum of understanding on civil nuclear cooperation, followed by an intergovernmental agreement to facilitate the refurbishment of one nuclear reactor and the construction of two more at Cernavodă, an historic memorandum of understanding authorizing up to $7 billion in U.S. Export-Import Bank financing for Cernavodă and other projects. Just this month, the Chamber of Deputies passed legislation to ensure Romania's next generation of networks only use trusted vendors and approved the intergovernmental agreement on Cernavodă, which will increase Romania's energy security. These significant measures demonstrate the strength of the U.S.-Romania strategic partnership. I would like to thank President Iohannis and Prime Minister Kutsu for their work on these important agreements, as well as their fortitude and vision in deepening the partnership between our nations. The United States will be Romania's key partner in the refurbishment and construction at Cernavodă, a multi-billion-dollar project that will cement Romania's nuclear energy partnership with the United States and ensure that Romania's low-emissions power base can expand securely and significantly. Romanians' access to affordable electricity and the nation's industrial growth will benefit enormously. The project itself will deliver excellent employment opportunities and generate considerable economic activity in Romania. We look forward to beginning implementation as soon as the Senate passes the IGA. We also see bright possibilities for greater U.S. investment in Romania in the near to mid-term. I applaud Ford's $300 million investment to produce a light commercial vehicle at the Craiova plant. You may have seen President Biden recently visiting Ford's Michigan plant to try out the new electric Ford F-150 Lightning pickup. We are excited about Ford's plans to retool the plant for electric production in Craiova and believe it presages technological changes towards a clean energy future. Our embassy is also advising active and potential U.S. investors in industries involving renewable energies, IT, healthcare, natural resources, irrigation, and film. Such projects would diversify Romania's energy base while helping the nation achieve its climate change commitments. These projects would tap and bolster Romania's remarkable programming talent, positioning the country to move up the ranks of Europe's top innovation hubs. They would also bring cutting-edge medical manufacturing to Romania. They would develop Romania's energy and mineral resources to fuel the industries of the future. These projects would greatly expand Romania's productive farmland, protect the countries from droughts, save precious water. And finally, these projects have the potential to generate entirely new industries, to increase Romania's place in the cinematic world, and take Romania's captivating natural beauty to millions of viewers around the globe, which in turn will lead to more tourism and greater prosperity for everyone here. All of this is possible if Romania's leaders take clear steps to improve the business climate, strengthen the rule of law, and increase transparency. These are necessary for the increases in U.S. investment that we would all like to see. I look forward to working with our partners in the Romanian government to turn this vision of increased prosperity and security into reality, and to continue deepening our strategic partnership and our friendship in the years ahead. Thank you.